Welcome to ABC Interactive English. My name is Sydney.
And my name is Karen. Yeah. Today we are looking at part A of our dialogue, and it's called Fun in the Sun.
Yay.
And I think we're going to be talking about spending a little bit of time at the beach, which is my favorite place in the whole wide world.
Me too. I love that we're both beach people. I love the beach. Ever since I was little, my parents and I would pack up and go to the beach in the summertime. And obviously, living here in Taiwan, we have great beaches. Some, I think, up here in like the New Taipei area, but also in the south, in Kenting, you can go to Penghu, and all across the continent, there are really, really great beaches.
Exactly. And then it's so convenient to travel to different places, you know, in Southeast Asia too. There are so many beautiful beaches around. So I always go to the beaches too. So you go to the beaches all the time, right?
All the time. That's why summer is my favorite season. I love summer.
I really don't mind the heat. Some people don't like it really when it's really, really hot, but I really don't mind it at all.
No, same. I love it. You can go to the beach, you can relax, get a good book, you have a little beach sandwich, some water, some soda, you can play beach volleyball, you can swim, you can snorkel, you can scuba dive. The options are endless when it comes to beach activities.
Exactly.
I love it so much.
So you're the type who stays active, not just reading a book, but you also go snorkeling, look at the fish, go swimming as well.
I love all of that.
And I love beautiful color of the water, the turquoise color and clear. Oh, I can't wait to go to the beach.
I know, I can't wait. It's such a lovely, lovely activity to go by yourself, to go with friends, or to go with family.
Exactly. Okay, well, I can't wait to get into our lesson today and talk about the beach.
Abby and Parker are building a sandcastle.
This is going to be the biggest sandcastle ever.
Our sandcastle is nowhere near the biggest one ever. That was 22 meters tall.
We're going to need more sand then. Hand me that bucket.
You can't be serious. It'll take forever to pile that much sand.
All right, so the name of our lesson today is Fun in the Sun Part A. So we are going to be talking about some fun in the sun, some beach action, maybe some beach activity. And I think we actually have a dialogue between two characters. I believe they are Abby and Parker.
That is right. So Abby and Parker are building a sandcastle. That is definitely a fun thing to do at the beach, not just for kids, but for grown-ups as well, right?
Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? At Fulong Beach in New Taipei City, every summer they have a sandcastle competition, I think.
That's right.
And every year there's a different theme. Sometimes it's Disney, sometimes it might be Marvel, and these sandcastle professionals, they build these really, really huge sandcastles for people to go enjoy.
And they absolutely look amazing,
they look incredible.
Right?
It's really, really cool.
That is awesome. Okay, well, how about let's get into today's dialogue and learn what they have to say.
All right, so Abby starts off and she says, this is going to be the biggest sandcastle ever.
Ooh, okay. She wants to make a really, really big one, the biggest sandcastle. So she's probably gonna need a lot of sand and actually some water as well.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and now Parker says, our sandcastle is nowhere near the biggest one ever. That was 22 meters tall. Oh, so they're actually having this competition. They want to have the biggest one ever. But the biggest one ever was actually 22 meters tall. That is pretty tall.
That is pretty tall.
How do you beat that?
I know. I wonder. Well, I guess we can, we're gonna go to Tina, and after that, we'll find out next.
All right.
Hello, I'm Tina. 今天的对话是 Abby 和 Parker 正在盖沙堡。Abby 觉得他们这座沙堡会是史上最大的沙堡哦。但是 Parker 回应说，他们的沙堡离史上最大的还差得远呢，那有22公尺高诶。这里有一个文法重点 ，nowhere near 远远不及 Nowhere 是一个否定副词，意思是哪里都不。举例来说 This room is nowhere near big enough for 20 people. 这个房间远远不够大，容纳不了20个人。接着我们回到对话当中。
All right, thank you so much, Tina. Now we're going to continue along with our dialogue. So Abby and Parker are, I guess, trying to build a really tall sandcastle. So Abby says, we're going to need more sand then. Hand me that bucket.
Ah, okay. So Abby is probably going to go get more sand. And what is sand? So sand, that is a noun. Sand is a loose, powdery substance made of tiny, broken down pieces of rock, minerals, and shells found on beaches and in deserts as well. An example sentence would be, the children built a large castle with the soft sand on the beach. And you know, if you want to build a sand castle, of course, you're going to need sand, you're going to need water, and you're going to need a bucket too. That would be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Because how can you build a sandcastle without a bucket? You need the bucket. And so a bucket is a noun, and a bucket is just a tool that you can use to help you fill up water. You can also use it to help you fill up some sand. And you can think of almost like a mop and bucket, kind of when we're cleaning. If you're cleaning something, you'd fill up the bucket with water. And sometimes at the beach, if we're talking about like a play bucket for little kids, we would also sometimes call a bucket that we use at the beach a pail sometimes. But yeah, bucket, just something we use to fill up water, sand, pretty much anything.
That's right. And it's very useful if you want to build a sandcastle. So now back to the dialogue. And now Parker says, you can't be serious. It'll take forever to pile that much sand. Okay, so right here we're using pile as a verb because a pile can also be a noun. So to pile that much sand, what does it mean? So to pile, well, let me talk about the noun first. A pile is like a heap, a stack, or large amount of items placed on top of one another. It can also mean a large quantity of something, or as a verb, to stack items high, or in this case, they're stacking sand. An example sentence would be, after cleaning my room, I had a huge pile of toys to put away. Or I had to pile my toys away.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we are going to throw it over to Tina and we'll be right back.
Abby 开玩笑地告诉 Parker， 他们会需要更多沙子来建造更大的沙堡，请 Parker 把桶子递给他。Parker 回应 Abby， 你不是认真的吧？堆那么多沙子要花一辈子诶。好，我们来看看单字 sand 名词沙子。The children played in the sand. 孩子们在沙子里玩。Bucket 名词桶子。Susan carried a bucket of water. Susan 提着一桶水。Pile 动词堆叠。Jack piled the books on the table. Jack 把书堆在桌上。我们再来看一个文法重点哦。You can't be serious. 你不是认真的吧？ Serious 是形容词，意思是认真的、严肃的。举例来说 I will walk 30 miles today. 我今天要走30英里。You can't be serious. 你不是认真的吧？接着我们回到对话当中。
Thank you, Tina. And now we are back. Okay, so from our dialogue so far, we know that Abby and Parker are having a great time trying to build the biggest sandcastle ever. And I guess they're trying to beat the record that is 22 meters tall. And that is pretty insane.
That's wild. That's really tall. That's really, really high. So I don't know, guys. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. Do you think they're going to be able to beat the world record for the biggest sandcastle?
Nothing is impossible, Abby and Parker.
I guess.
They can try. We don't know.
They can try. And you know what? Whether they succeed or not, the point is they're having fun in the sun.
Bingo. That's right. Okay, let's go to the second part of our dialogue and we will be right back.
Ha! I was just kidding.
You got me. Hey, do you want to decorate the sandcastle?
Yes, I'll go look for some rocks and shells.
Cool. And after we finish, we can go jump in the water and play in the waves.
Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so before the break, we were talking about this dialogue between Abby and Parker, how they are trying to make the biggest sandcastle ever. But I think maybe they are just joking. I think they're just having fun making the sandcastle, right?
I think so. Yeah. They did talk a little bit about wanting to kind of beat the record, I think, for the biggest sandcastle, which we know they said was 22 meters tall, which is really, really tall. So maybe they can beat it, maybe not. I'm going to say probably not, but let's continue to find out. So Abby says, I was just kidding. Okay, she's like, don't worry, I'm kidding, I'm joking. I wasn't being too serious, don't worry.
That's right. And now Parker says, you got me. So when Parker says you got me, that means I fell for it. I thought you were serious. And then Parker says, hey, do you want to decorate the sandcastle?
That'd be such a great idea.
That's right. So what does it mean when Parker says, you got me?
Yeah, so when someone says, you got me, that means, you fooled me, you tricked me, and I actually, for a split second, I actually believed you.
That's right.
Yeah.
I fell for your trick.
I fell for it, yeah.
Okay, and we're also talking about this word here, decorate, and that is a verb. So to decorate means to make something look more beautiful, fun, or festive by adding items like decorations, colors, or in some cases, maybe some paintings.
Yeah.
An example sentence would be, Michaela decorated her school bag with flower stickers. So if you decorate something, it's going to make it look more beautiful.
Yeah.
Just like what they want to do with the sandcastle, to decorate the sandcastle. But what can they decorate the sandcastle with?
All right, let's see. Abby says, yes, I'll go look for some rocks and shells.
Oh, that is such a cute idea.
Perfect, especially shells. Whenever I go to the beach, I love kind of scanning the sand for cute little shells, large ones, small ones, curved ones. Shells would make the perfect decoration for a sandcastle.
Exactly. And now Parker says, cool. And after we finish, we can go jump in the water and play in the waves. It sounds like a perfect way to enjoy the beach, right? You spend some time building the sandcastle, and then you're probably going to get a little bit hot. And then it's definitely time to jump in the water and play in the waves.
That sounds like the perfect beach day. Yeah. All right, we are going to go to Tina and we'll come back.
Abby 笑说她只是开玩笑的啦，没想到 Parker 当真了。Parker 接着问想不想装饰沙堡，于是 Abby 决定去捡一些石头和贝壳来装饰。装饰完以后，他们就可以跳进水里玩浪了。我们来看看单字哦 ，decorate， 动词装饰。Jenny decorated the Christmas tree. Jenny 装饰了圣诞树。文法的部分提到了 You got me， 你骗到我了，这是一个口语用法哦，像是 You got me, I thought it was true， 你骗到我了，我以为是真的。接着我们回到对话当中。
Thank you, Tina. And now we are back. Okay, so we know that Abby and Parker, they are going to decorate the sandcastle. And after that, they want to jump in the water and enjoy the waves, right?
Right. It sounds to me like they had a 10 out of 10 perfect beach day.
Exactly. That sounds like my perfect way to spend the day at the beach, you know?
Yeah, I think it's perfect. Bum around in the sand a little bit, build a sandcastle, hop in the water, come back, relax. Perfect beach day.
That's right. And don't forget to take some pictures.
Yeah, have to do that.
Okay,
right.
Let's review the dialogue again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Abby and Parker are building a sandcastle.
This is going to be the biggest sandcastle ever.
Our sandcastle is nowhere near the biggest one ever. That was 22 meters tall.
We're going to need more sand then. Hand me that bucket.
You can't be serious. It'll take forever to pile that much sand.
Ha! I was just kidding.
You got me. Hey, do you want to decorate the sandcastle?
Yes, I'll go look for some rocks and shells.
Cool. And after we finish, we can go jump in the water and play in the waves.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ：sand 名词沙子 ，bucket 名词桶子 ，pile 动词堆叠 ，decorate 动词装饰。文法的部分 ：nowhere near 远远不及 ，This is nowhere near enough money to buy a car。这笔钱远远不够买一辆车。You can't be serious. 你不是认真的吧？ The race is over 30 miles long. 这次的赛程超过30英里。You can't be serious. I can't even run a mile. 你不是认真的吧？我连1英里都跑不了。You got me. 你骗到我了。You got me. I thought the story was real. 你骗到我了，我以为那个故事是真的。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Anyone who has ever set foot in Taiwan has probably had the chance to get their hands on the delicious snack known as suncakes. But do you know where suncakes came from? If you've ever wondered about their origins, today's location might be perfect for you. The Taiwan Museum of Suncake. The Taiwan Museum of Suncake is housed in an old brick building. The building was completed over 100 years ago in 1909. The building was originally a traditional herbal medicine store. Many decades later, Mr. Yu Qi-wei, the grandson of Mr. Qing Hai-wei, founded the Wei Qinghai Suncake Bakery in the building. The bakery was eventually converted into a museum. It opened to the public in May 2015. The museum features fascinating photos that offer a glimpse into Taizong's past. Traditional tools used to make suncakes and other pastries are also on display. So, next time you're munching on suncakes, you'll know more about where these delicious snacks came from and have a deeper appreciation for the long and colorful history of this beloved treat.